Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. We're going to be bathing Cooper, which I have not gotten in the tub yet. But we're in our new house and I haven't done any kind of tour or anything like that. I will eventually get to that, but we're still kind of in the moving process. But I will wash him and I'm going to do a little bit of story time in it. So, yeah, let's get started. So give me just a moment. I have to get him in the tub, and then we will start editing and our stories and things like that. So stay tuned for that. Come here. Hang on. Go in the tub. This is my first time trying to get him in the tub of my new house. So please bear with me. Come here. Plus, I've already washed. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. He gets a little bit shy. Mostly because he's scared he's going to slip. Come on. Okay. Calm down. Okay, don't mind him too much. Okay. Give me just a moment. I have to grab the bottle of stuff. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get started washing him. If you're here, please comment below any questions or concerns you may have. I would be happy to answer them. So I'm going to start washing him. And we're going to do some story times while I wash him. So the first story time we're going to do is how I got my dog. How I got my dog Cooper was he randomly showed up on my doorstep because he kind of ran. Okay. That's fine. But he randomly showed up on my doorstep and Cooper, come here. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to grab a towel. Cooper. No, sir. Put your head in the thing. So, sorry guys. This did not start how I wanted it to. Anyway, I'm still going to go on with it and tell you how I got my dog Cooper. So, my dog Cooper he had a great home actually, and it may not always sound like it by when I tell you what happened, but he really did have a great home. Oh. So I'm trying to put this to where that did not work. Okay, anyway. Let's actually get started with this video because it's probably going to get boring. So, Cooper, go back. So how we got my dog Cooper, and I'm sorry if the audio is not that well, but how we got my dog Cooper was he ran away from home, just randomly one day, and he came to my house, and he literally just stayed on the porch. This is at my old house, and we lived on land. We lived on 11 acres, but we had 3 dogs at that time, and so I'm sure he can smell them, and so he comes to my porch and just sits there, and we feed him. We don't pet him because we don't know if there's something wrong with him or if anything's wrong, and so we really didn't know this dog. And we just thought he was cute, and we called him Buddy. Eventually, he just stayed on my porch for 3 days. So we called, because we thought he would go home. So we called a vet to come chip him at our house. And they literally came to our house, checked for a chip. And he did have one, and they gave us the number. We called the number, and they're like, yes. And we told them that we had their dog. And maybe they were missing him, missing the dog, and put up signs or something that they wanted the dog back. So we literally told them that we had their dog, and if they wanted, they could come pick him up today or whatever. And they go, yeah, I know this may sound bad, but do you want him? I was like, what? He goes, "Do you want the dog?" And at this point, we really didn't know what to say because this was like something crazy, and keeping a dog is like a big priority. Even though we already had 3, we're like, I'm not for sure. And so eventually we got around and like, I guess, sure. We'll keep the dog. He's very sweet and he's very kind. And it was kind of me and my whole family at first agreeing on it. And they were like, okay. And they literally signed all the paperwork off that same day to give him to us. The exact same day. And they're supposed to pay a fee, like both owners are. And he paid the whole fee. And we were like, he really wanted to get rid of him. Apparently, he had been running away from home quite a bit, which they said he jumped over a fence. No offense to this dog, but this dog can't get past a pillow, like laying on the ground with nobody there. He can't get past a pillow, let alone a fence. And we later learned that fence was very high, like maybe 5 or 6 feet high. And we were like, no, there's no way. But anyway, they pretty much lied to us about him getting out. We had to figure out why he had gotten out. We figured that somebody left the gate open on purpose to get rid of their dog. I mean, plus they sent out the paperwork just to get rid of the dog. I mean, why do that? Anyway, and so we kept him, and he's turned out to be a great dog. He trusted me first before any of my family and ended up being my dog. So I was very happy with that. So it was pretty cool. And Cooper is a great dog. He may be a bit goofy at times, but he's still a really great dog. So yeah, that's kind of the story of how we got Cooper. Now he's a very spoiled boy who lives in a big home, and he was actually an outside dog when we first got him. Like, they kept him outside in the cold, and it was kind of sad because he had mats all over him, and now you can see he doesn't. I may look like it because of the soap altogether, but I had to cut them all like out of his hair, and it was a big mess. Please don't ever do that to your dog, guys. Anyway, now he's a happy, healthy dog and eats whatever he wants. So, yeah. So that's how I got my dog Cooper, and I'm gonna continue washing my dogs. Well, my dog. I'm not gonna wash the others. And a lot of people have asked me before to wash other ones, but I can't, mostly because it's too much of a hassle to get them in and everything on a live. So I just stick to one dog, 1 or 2 at the most. Eventually, I will do all of my dogs, but there's also a time that I have to do that. It's when they were all dirty, which it might be soon because my dogs get dirty very fast, but we'll just have to see when the time's right. So anyway. Okay, I don't have to worry too much about this, getting the soap everywhere, well, not getting all the soap out, mostly because I'm also doing like a specific shampoo and conditioner for my dogs now. So it's like volume Aussie stuff. So give me just a moment. There you go. Cooper, move. Sorry, I had to get some of the hair out of the drain. Okay. And I will tell you guys, this is the most amazing, goofy dog I have ever seen. Nothing will make him like if you get mad at him or something, and like tell him bad boy, he really doesn't care. Nothing really brings this dog down. And even if you're having one of the worst days of your whole life, this dog can literally change that because he's such a sweet boy and I love him very much. So sorry, I'm gonna come out. Head in, Cooper. Did any of y'all's pets ever just always put their head out of the tub? Like whenever you're trying to bathe them and water gets everywhere. That's kind of what's happening to me right now. Anyway, but yeah. Yeah, bud. Just have to rinse you off and wash your feet. No. Head back. Back up. There you go. Since this last part can be a little difficult when you have a dog like mine, stay, bud. I'm gonna go grab a toy. No, stay. Please. Good boy, you actually stayed. I was very proud of you, bud. I didn't want him getting anything wet. So I got him a squeaky bone, which is kind of dirty, but I found it, a kind of wet one that you can get wet. And we don't talk about that. Normal ball that's fine. It's like rubber. So, yeah. I'm going to continue washing him off. Okay. I kind of rinsed him off, and I'm going to close the curtain just for Cooper, get your head back. I kind of let him dry off for a minute, just in case he shakes. I close it, but I do leave a little opening here, just so he can stick his head out. Because I know dogs don't like to be in little enclosed areas. Stay, bud. He's just sitting there looking out at me. Just wait. You're a good boy. Stay, bud. Okay. I think it's around time. So I got my towel here for him. And I think we're going to have to end the live here. Mostly because it's kind of a hassle to get him out and everything and move the camera around. But I thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.